Welcome to this podcast on previous year's UPSC Prelims questions. For history, we are starting with the year 1995. Number 1. The word Hindu as reference to the people of Hind, India, was first used by option A, the Greeks, option B, the Romans, option C, the Chinese, option D, the Arabs. The correct answer is option D. The name of India is a corruption of the word Sindhu. Sindhu is the name of the Indus River. Neighboring Arabs, Iranians uttered S as H and called this Hindu. Greeks pronounce this name as Indus. So the correct answer is the Arabs. Next question. From 1995. Who among the following was a Brahmavadini who composed some hymns of the Vedas? Option A, Lopamudra. Option B, Gargi. Option C, Lilavati. Option D, Savitri. The correct answer is option A. Other Brahmavadini were Vishavara, Sikta, Nivavari, Ghosha and Maitreyi. Lopamudra was a Brahmavadini who composed some hymns of the Vedas. Next question. Matching the lists and selecting the correct answers from 1995. List 1. The eras. Vikrama era, Saka era, Gupta era, Kali era. And the years are in list 2. 3102 BC, 320 AD, 78 AD, 58 BC and 248 AD. The correct answer is for Kalachuri era. It will be 248 AD. Vikram era was started by King Vikramaditya. Shaka era was started by Kanishka. Gupta era was started by Chandragupta I. So the correct answer is 3D. Vikrama era 248. A4, B3, C2, D1. So Vikrama era 248 AD, Saka era 78 AD, Gupta era 320 AD and Kali era 3102 BC. Next question. From 1995. In Sanskrit plays written during the Gupta period, women and Sudras speak A. Sanskrit, option B. Prakrit, option C. Pali, option D. Sauraseni. The correct answer is option B. Prakrit. In Sanskrit plays of Gupta period, women and Sudras speak Prakrit and elite class speak Sanskrit. Next question from the year 1995. The name by which Ashoka is generally referred to in his inscription is option A. Chakravarti, option B. Dharmadeva, option C. Dharmakirti, option D. Priyadarshi. The correct answer is option D. Priyadarshi. In the year 1915, near a village called Maski in Raichur district of Karnataka, a rock inscription was discovered on a hill. In this inscription, for the first time, the name of Ashoka was found with titles like Devanam Priya and Priyadarshi. Next question from the year 1995. The term Yavana Priya mentioned in ancient Sanskrit texts denoted option A fine variety of Indian Muslim, option B, ivory, option C, damsels sent to the Greek court for dance performance, or option D, paper. The correct answer is option D. The term Yavana Priya mentioned in ancient Sanskrit texts denoted paper. Yavanas were Indo-Greeks. They liked paper. That is why paper was known as Yavana Priya. Next question from the year 1995. The concept of Anuvrata was advocated by option A. Mahayana Buddhism, Option B, Hinayana Buddhism. Option C, Jainism. Option D, the Lokayata school. The correct answer is option C. Anubrata was the 5 main teachings of Jainism: Ahimsa, Asatya, Aparigraha, Satya, and Brahmacharya. So the concept of Anubrata was advocated by Jainism. Number 8. Next question from the year 1995. According to Mimamsa system of philosophy, liberation is possible by means of option A, Janana. Option B, Bhakti. Option C, Yoga. Option D, Karma. The correct answer is option D, Karma. According to the Mimamsa system of philosophy, liberation is possible by means of karma. Mimamsa means investigation or inquiry. The primary inquiry is into the nature of dharma based on close theology of the Vedas. Next question from the year 1995. Bronze icons of Nataraja cast during the Chola period invariably show the deity with option A, 8 hands. Option B, 6 hands. Option C, 4 hands. Option D, 2 hands. The correct answer is option C. 4-handed bronze icon of Nataraja is the finest example of Chola sculpture. Next question from the year 1995 on medieval history. The Mughal school of painting formed the spinal column of different schools of Indian miniature art. Which of the following painting styles was not affected by Mughal painting? Option A, Pahadi. Option B, Rajasthani. Option C, Kangra. Option D, Kalighata. The correct answer is option D, Kalighata. It does not quite belong to the temper of Mughal painting, which was aristocratic, celebrated imperial pomp and circumstances. Next question from medieval history from 1995. Who among the following were famous jurists of medieval India? Option A, Vijnaneshwara. Option B, Hemadri. Option C, Rajasekhara. Option D, Jimutavahana. Select the correct answer using the codes below. Option A, 1, 2 and 3. Option B, 2, 3 and 4. Option C, 1, 2 and 4. Option D, 1 and 4. The correct answer is option C, 1, 2 and 4. Vijnaneshwara, Hemadri and Jimutavahana. Rajasekhara was a Sanskrit poet and dramatist. Next question from the year 1995. Which one of the following monuments has a dome which is said to be one of the largest in the world? Option A, Tomb of Sher Shah in Sasaram. Option B, Jama Masjid in Delhi. Option C, Tomb of Ghiyas-Uddin Tughlaq in Delhi. Option D, Gol Gumbaz in Bijapur. The correct answer is option D, Gol Gumbaz in Bijapur. It is the mausoleum of Muhammad Adil Shah Sur of Bijapur. Next question from the year 1995. Ashtapradhan was a council of ministers. Option A, in the Gupta administration. Option B, in the Chola administration. Option C, in the Vijayanagar administration. Or option D, in the Maratha administration. The correct answer is option D, in the Maratha administration. It was constituted by Shivaji in the Maratha administration. The next question from the year 1995 in medieval history is a map of India, and it shows Malik Kafur. Alauddin Khilji sent Malik Kafur for southern expedition and he reached up to Kanyakumari. So the map shows the route indicated, which was followed by Malik Kafur during his military exploits. From modern history from the year 1995. In the interim government formed in 1946, the Vice President of the Executive Council was Option A. Jawaharlal Nehru, Option B. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, Option C. Raja Gopalachari, Option D. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. The correct answer is Option A. C. Raja Gopalachari was the head of the Department of Education and Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the head of the Department of Food and Agriculture in the Executive Council. So, Jawaharlal Nehru was the Vice President of the Executive Council. Next question from 1995. Hooghly was used as a base for piracy in the Bay of Bengal by Option A. The Portuguese, Option B. The French, Option C. The Danish, or Option D. The British. The correct answer is Option A. The Portuguese. The Portuguese used Hooghly as a base for piracy in the Bay of Bengal. In 1631-32, Qasim Khan, who was the governor of Bengal during Shah Jahan's reigns, finally subdued them. Next question from 1995. The Modi script was employed in the documents of the Option A. Wadeyars, Option B. Zamorins, Option C. Hoysalas, or Option D. The Marathas. The correct answer is Option D. The Marathas. It was mainly used in maintaining the revenue and administrative records. Next question from 1995 is a map of India with 4 points marked. The question says the places marked 1, 2, 3 and 4 were respectively the seats of power of Scindias, Holkars, Gaikwads, Bhonsles. Option B. Holkars, Scindias, Gaikwads, Bhonsles. Option C. Gaikwads, Bhonsles, Scindias, Holkars. Or Option D. Scindias, Holkars, Bhonsles, Gaikwads. The correct answer is Option A. Scindias of Gwalior, Holkars of Indore, Gaikwads of Baroda, and Bhonsles of Nagpur. Next question from 1995. Which one of the following pairs is correctly matched? Option A. Battle of Buxar, Mir Jafar vs. Clive. Option B. Battle of Wandiwash, French vs. East India Company. Option C. Battle of Chilianwala, Dalhousie vs. Marathas. Option D. Battle of Kharda, Nizam vs. East India Company. The correct answer is Option B. Battle of Wandiwash, French vs. East India Company. In 1960, French were finally defeated by the English. The Battle of Buxar, English under Munro defeated Mir Qasim, Shuja-ud-Dullah and Shah Alam II. Next question from the year 1995. The word Adivasi was used for the first time to refer to the tribal people by Option A. Mahatma Gandhi, Option B. Thakkar Bappa, Option C. Jyotiba Phule, or Option D. B.R. Ambedkar. The correct answer is Option B. Thakkar Bappa. Adivasi means primitive people. Next question from 1995 on the Indian national movement. The radical wing of the Congress party with Jawaharlal Nehru as one of its main leaders founded the Independence for India League in opposition to Option A. The Finance Commission, Option B. The National Development Council, Option C. Nehru Report, or Option D. The Constitution of India. The correct answer is Option C. Nehru Report. Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose as secretaries and S. Srinivasa Iyengar as president founded Independence for Indian League to oppose the Nehru Report. Next question from the year 1995. Which one of the following was an emigre communist journal of M.N. Roy? Option A. Kisan Sabha, Option B. The Worker. Option C, Vanguard. Option D, Anushilan. The correct answer is option C, Vanguard. Communist Vanguard was an emigre communist journal of M.N. Roy. Next question from the year 1995. What is the correct sequence of the following events? The Lucknow Pact. 2. The introduction on diarchy. 3. The Rowlatt Act. 4. The partition of Bengal. Option A, 1, 3, 2, 4. Option B, 4, 1, 3, 2. Option C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or option D, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is option B, 4, 1, 3, 2. The partition of Bengal first, then the Lucknow Pact, then the Rowlatt Act, and then the introduction of diarchy. The next question from 1995. The Bara dacoity was the first major venture of the revolutionary terrorists of the freedom movement in option A, Bombay, Karnataka. Option B, Punjab. Option C, East Bengal. Option D, the Madras Presidency. The correct answer is option C, East Bengal. In 1908, Bara dacoity was organized by Dhaka Anushilan under Pulin Das in East Bengal. Next question from the year 1995. In 1930, Mahatma Gandhi started civil disobedience movement from option A, Sevagram. Option B, Dundee. Option C, Sabarmati. Option D, Wardha. The correct answer is option C, Sabarmati. On 12th March 1930, Gandhi started his civil disobedience movement by starting Dundee March from Sabarmati Ashram in Gujarat and reached Dundee on 6th April 1930 and broke the Salt Law. Next question from 1995. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Option A, Jamnalal Bajaj, Satyagraha Ashram at Wardha. Option B, Dadabhai Nauroji, Bombay Association. Option C, Lala Lajpat Rai, National School at Lahore. Option D, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Satya Shodhak Sabha. The correct answer is option D, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Satya Shodhak Sabha. Satya Shodhak Samaj was founded by Jyotiba Phule in 1873. Thank you very much for listening to the UPSC Prelims questions for history for 1995.